Good day, everyone, and welcome to another epic episode. I'm your host, Osabulwaga Zuma Umshuluzi, and I say you're welcome to join me. So, allow me today, I want to give you the real reason. Why is it that Mbia Kilimba and Colleen Makubele are being removed from their position? The other one was a Treasurer General, and the other one was the MKP Chief Whip Member of Parliament. So I want to give you the real reasons why are they removed from their position. Just join me there. So we'll look at the letter, because there's a letter that the MK party has issued out to the public, and they gave their reasons. The reasons are there, but not fully. But in this episode, you will know exactly what is happening concerning these two, because I've seen that the MK party is busy removing, removing just months, this month, next month, 2 months. There, it just become an interim in that position. That position is not yours. It is not a permanent stay. But let's start here. So Jabulani Khumalo seems like he knew about these changes just before they were announced by the MK party. The big question is how.
And it's not only him that has been cut off. There's a number of people that were laid off, and so that Zuma can put his people. Remember, what works is money. If you've got money, bring money to Zuma, and Zuma will take you and remove the one that is no longer having money to pay.
So for Treasurer General, they called Hamilton
Limba. Treasurer.
Yes, the Treasurer General.
It's no longer Vigimbi.
No. The Treasurer General, the person who handles money at MK, is Hamilton Limba.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I understand, but he was from Gauteng.
Yes, from Gauteng. Yeah. He was Gauteng.
But he's on the way also.
He's going as well. They're going to get rid of him.
They'll get rid of him.
The last time I checked, Jabulani Khumalo is no longer the member of the MK party. So who is busy feeding information to Jabulani Khumalo to go to a podcast and to the public and tell the people of what is happening there before the MK party officially announces to the public? You remember that the MKP president Jacob Zuma did once warn about this, to say that they will fix it. Seems like that problem hasn't been fixed as yet, because it is still continuing. Who is feeding Mr. Jabulani Khumalo information about the MK party? So I want us to talk about something very interesting, because the MK party is like Jacob Zuma has went to the ocean and just drew in the nets that has captured a lot of different kinds of fishes. You'll have your sharks there, you'll have the normal fish there, you'll have the crabs there, you'll have everything in that net, because the truth needs to be told. A lot of people who have joined the MK party, they are not there genuinely. They are there to secure some financial status, some financial looting, because all the people who have been removed, they've been accused of stealing, including the former SG Floyd Nico Shivambu. So the same reason why Mbia Kilimba is being removed is because corruption is linked. The same reason why Colleen Makubele, she was removed from being the chief whip, is because also corruption is linked. Alright, let us start here. The MK party Treasurer General dismissed after he appointed an auditing firm to conduct forensic investigation into the missing millions. Okay, the MK party Colleen Makubele acts again as a chief whip. Makubele's removal as a chief whip follows a similar decision at the end of last year, which was later reversed by the party president Jacob Zuma, when she was removed by the first deputy president John Mandla accused Colleen Makubele for 1.8 million misread deal and spousal favoritism into a contract to a company in which her husband is a director, in which now John Hlophe, this is what the reason he stated to say that there is a tender, there's a misuse of party money and party funds. There's a 1.8 million tender that is rewarded to family members, and that is why now Mandlakayise Hlophe removed her. Seems like that ghost from the past has came back to taunt her. Okay, Mbiya Kelimba, an ex-Treasurer General, and Colin Makhubele, Chief Whip Member of Parliament, are both removed from the positions because of allegations of corruption. Both of them. That's why they are removed. They are both being linked and being linked to corruption. That is why they are being removed. It's so very interesting because Mbiya Kelimba, when he first came to the office, he took the office and accused the former SG Floyd Diniko Shivambu of saying that he has put the party to over 28 million debt.
The former SG wanted to say he left us with a debt of 28 million. That's the mistake he made. From where we are sitting, comrades and colleagues, in terms of finance, we appointed Nduma Consulting Company that is qualified chartered accountants and auditors, so that we can have an independent view in terms of our finance before an AG comes in. That was done. Indeed, we do have some findings at any other auditing. Remember, the auditing, the purpose of auditing is for continuous improvement so that we can have proper system in place, particularly that we are the new party. We do have some findings that is more focused on our bookkeeping than really to say there's any form of corruption. And it needs to be highlighted that I did not actually to respond in such allegations. Ushe was forcing me on a daily basis. I don't want to entertain allegations.
28 million debt is so very funny because everyone who's getting fired there or who's being removed from a position, they are all being accused or accusing one another of corruption. That is why I said that the LK party has attracted a lot of unwanted fishes. People who have joined the MK party with the mission of enriching themselves, from the likes of those who were dismissed when the party was new, the likes of Thobani Zuma and others. It was the same thing that they were accused of taking monies from the party. As we know that the MK party also has some financial problems. Seems like those problems are not over as yet. Sure. Before we read what the letters say, this I believe that the people the MK party has attracted are joining the organization for financial gain. Let me just be clear about that. The MK party has a long way to go until this party finds the right people who love this organization and who want to see it prosper. But don't worry if you are the member of the MK party. Such things happened especially in the newly formed organizations. It attracts a lot of unwanted people who comes there with their own agendas. This is why that the MK party had more than 8 SGs in the past, or 8 or 10, I'm not sure. I even lost counting. And 4 Treasurer General, and swiping around even chiefs whips of our parliament. So there's a lot happening there. Let's just jump and see what the letters hold for us. Another senior change has taken place in the Nkoto Wesizwe MK party, with former ESCOM chief executive Brian Molefe appointed as a treasurer general, becoming the 4th person to hold the position since the organization's formation. So Brian Molefe, when it comes to company organization, the man is good. You can go and just check his track record when it comes to Eskom. When he was heading Eskom, everyone will tell you that everything was, yeah, you can accuse the man, it's fine, right? But when it comes to administration, he's done good. Remember that when he was there as a chief CEO in Eskom, they were not load shedding. It started and they breached it, they stopped it. And when it comes to administration, Brian Molefe is very good like that. Don't be mistaken there. Molefe replaces Mpiya Khelimba, who has been relieved of his duties with immediate effect. A decision made by party leader Jacob Zuma and MK party national officials. Limba had been appointed to the position in March last year. Announcing Molefe's appointment, MK spokesperson Tlamulo Ndlela said that Molefe brought extensive experience in public administration, governance, finance, organizational leadership. Yeah. The MK party also confirmed the removal of Colin Makhubele as a chief whip. She replaced Mzwanele Manyi in the position in May. With regard to the parliamentary caucus, the MK party has taken a decision to relieve Comrade Colin Makhubele of her duties as a chief whip with immediate effect. While she remains a member of parliament, Ndlela said Makhubele was first removed from the role in November by then MK parliamentary leader John Madlakaise Hlophe, who appointed Des Van Rooyen in her place. Zuma later reversed that decision, reinstating Makhubele and suspended Hlophe for taking what the party described as unauthorized decision. Ndlela said that Mabutu Mokoena Zondi, the party's chief whip in National Council of Provinces, will act as chief whip in the National Assembly. Sure. So a lot has been happening there. So made a statement issued 12 January 2026. Statement of Umkhonto weSizwe Party announcing leadership and parliamentary caucuses changes. Yeah. The Umkhonto weSizwe MK party wishes to inform the public and its members of important organizational and parliamentary caucus changes taken in the best interest of strengthening the movement and advancing its political mandate. Following a decision taken by HE President Jacob Zuma together with the national officials, the party has resolved to relieve Comrade Mpiya Khelimba of his duties as Treasurer General with immediate effect. The MK party extends its sincere gratitude to Comrade Limba for his service and contribution to the organization during his tenure and wishes him well in his future endeavors. The party further announces the appointment of Comrade Brian Molefe as the new Treasurer General of Umkhonto weSizwe Party. Comrade Molefe brings with his extensive experience in the public administration, governance, finance, and organizational leadership. His proven track record, strategic capabilities, and deep understanding of complex financial systems render him suitably qualified to assume this critical responsibility at this phase of the party's growth. So there's other letters also which the MK party did give to the public. I just want us to move there because they come from the office of the president, the office desk of our president, Jacob Zuma, right? So it is written to Mpiya Khelimba, MK Party Treasurer General. From Kida, Jacob Gedleyihlekisa Zuma, NKP President and Commander General. Dated 8th January 2026. Okay, it says that revolutionary greetings, Kida, TG. Having considered all factors affecting the pitiful financial crisis our organization is undergoing, I have taken a hard look at the core reasons for this, among others, are failure by our treasury to budget and allocate expenditure accordingly, lack of financial discipline characterized by unorthodox and random transactions and events which end up depleting funds prematurely. What? Oh, cooking some books here. Cooking some books. Corruption. Failure by treasury to raise funds even after 9 months the TG has been in the organization employment, and self-admission by TG at Beverly Hills Hotel Umhlanga on the 18th of December 2025 that he is not qualified in the field of finance or treasury related discipline. So how was he appointed? Because he is accused of not being qualified to be a treasurer or to manage finance of the MK party, because it seems like he was messing things up. So now I understand when he is accused of saying that he has appointed a company that will be the overseer of the MK party's finances without now talking to the leadership. So it seems like they are cooking some books there to loot money, for corruption. The above mentioned reasons have not only interfered with but have also incapacitated parliamentary accounts to some extent. Sure. So they are taking money from other provinces, from parliament, everywhere where there is an account of the MK party. So this treasurer general will just go there and scoop there. And to a greater degree, KZN and Eastern Cape provinces in terms of financial disciplines. For example, a case was made by Kida Indi from the Eastern Cape in the fourth quarter of 2025, where you unilaterally decided to transfer funds out of the Eastern Cape MK party's legislature account, sure, without due consultation process and agreement. You see, now this is corruption in the highest order. It means that now the accounts of the MK party, they are being mismanaged. They are just chaos. They are everywhere. You can go and scoop money out there, scoop money out there. So how will you trace all these monies? That is why I said that the problem that the MK party, the people that they have attracted, they only get to these positions so that they will loot, so that they themselves will enrich themselves. That is the greatest challenge of the MK party. Now I would understand if Jacob Zuma is hiring and firing, because everyone who gets the opportunity, they think because Jacob Zuma of his age, they can do as they please, simply like because there's no one there who is responsible. It means Tutuzile Zuma, she's not responsible. So the MK party needs a person, a security, a leader, a young leader that will lead that organization decisively and fire those ones who are stealing the party's finances. Because of Jacob Zuma's age, they take advantage. You can't go and scoop to another province's account, right? And without giving records. And you take now from the KZN legislature, you take money, and from a parliament legislature, you take money, and you're just messing things up. So this person was supposed to be removed long ago. That is the reason why Mpiake Limba has been removed. That was the same reason why Floyd has been removed, because he's accused of now giving debt to MK party of more than 28 million, in which Floyd himself said that there is more than 7 million that has been eaten in the MK party each and every month. So how do you expect that this organization will not collapse? It will be broke. It will be broke. It will have no money as things are happening in the MK party. So it means the party now is struggling financially because of incompetency and the people who are there for selfish reasons. What is your take concerning this? You can leave it on the section below, and you can subscribe to this political YouTube channel. Remember that you don't pay anything. You're just showing us support so that we grow bigger than where we are. Let us meet on the next video. Me, myself, and I'm out.